I'm Nick Hamilton. My question to each member of the cast is, what is one memorable moment that you will take with you from this series? And could we possibly get a movie out of this at some point?
Talk that talk, Nick. Talk that talk. Memorable moment for me happened off screen. It was, I believe, day one, and we were all together in the club for season one, and we prayed together. We all held hands and prayed over the production and prayed over each other. And I knew I was where I was supposed to be because you can do what you love, but not necessarily have the most enjoyable time. When you could do what you love and also have an enjoyable time, but not connect spiritually with people. And so having a spiritual connection while also building friendship and also sharing creative space with people that you have admired forever. I realized how full this blessing was.
Say
Gail, I would love to hear what your memorable moment was.
who?
Gail, oh, sorry. You
Yes,
go.
My most memorable moment happened off screen. We were all in this room, and normally I just only see Jerry. Like that's it all season. And Megan was in there, Shanika was in there, Grace was in there, Jerry was in there, and Britt came in there. Everybody was coming in, and we were getting taken down. Me and Jerry were leaving for the day. I think it was my last day. We had wrapped, and I'm not sure if Megan and Shaniqua and the other girls were going into their day, but everybody was in there, and it was just a vibe, and everybody was doing a Jerry dance that she does, and Tyler was there. Everybody was there. It was just my first time being there with the whole cast who I've watched y'all from season one. I've been a fan of the show. I love it. And it was like, oh, this is a family. Like this is good. Oh, also Tyler was talking and we work on another show together. I've never heard Tyler talk. So I was like,
Don't give me a few drinks. I ain't gonna shut up.
like we were really celebrating. It was such a beautiful moment. So that was my favorite memory.
Logan.
No, I'm a fan. I want to hear from you guys. Tell me things. I want to hear what's been. I echo what Gail said. Like I'm watching this and literally listening to you guys right now in literal tears because you're just the way that you share and the family that you've built. I saw that immediately when I stepped onto that set, and I too was like, I'm in the right place. This was the first job I did post-pandemic, and it felt so warm. What you guys, I saw you guys rally against each other at many different moments. I loved being here. I really am a fan. I'm just like, what else are they gonna say? Please tell me things.
Logan about to make me cry.
Yeah, I forgot mine. Somebody else.
No, I mean I have mine, but I just don't know if I can say it because I'll be giving away, and y'all know what I'm going to say.
I
So
know what it is.
you know what
Yeah.
it is. So I can't
Yeah.
say what it was. This is probably something that I'll say like after everything has aired. Otherwise, I'll give something away. But it was just a very very special moment between I can't even say. Anyway, it was one of those moments where you all realize that different life experiences really do inform, like you get that chance when it informs art in a beautiful way. And so there was like some really personal stuff that we were able to kind of incorporate into the season. And there was like one very specific moment. And I think that is something that I'll always take with me. I feel so bad because I kind of want to say what it is, but I can't. So we'll talk about it after everything has aired. But yeah, that would have been mine.
Yeah, I would say for me, this season was actually spending time with our guest stars. Some of who, I mean, I'm such a fan of Logan's, of Gail's, of Kofi's, and then I got to spend time with Robin Givens. like you are the Robin Gibbons. Like,
Truly, truly.
what?
Jasmine Guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Jasmine is like my auntie, okay, at this point. But it's like not only are we a family as a cast, I feel like we invite in family, and there has not been an experience for me at least where somebody has been invited into our family that it just was not a, like everybody has been great energy, everybody has been so supportive. Everybody has been so kind. Everybody has been so good spirited. And so it just makes going to work so fun. And I remember Megan maybe 2 interview cycles ago, maybe a few years ago, saying like, when we do this work, we spend so much time on it. It's like, what do you want your quality of life to be? And so it's like, if you're working on something and we're doing 16-hour days for 3 months and you're miserable out of your mind, that's 16 hours a day for 3 months. And so the fact that we get to spend all this time together and enjoy it and be doing such amazing work to me is just a blessing, the ultimate blessing.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't say that there's one moment because there's just too many. It could be, first season, me and Shaniqua testing together and meeting each other for the first time and realizing that we had met on FaceTime, years prior and touched and agreed that we were going to do a show together and realizing that moment was happening and praying for each other and crying in the bathroom. It could be, getting the job and realizing that I could still surprise people and that I'm at the beginning of my journey in so many ways, even though there's so much behind it. It could be getting people like Kofi to come on and be a part of the show and people showing up without even asking questions. They're like, yes, I'm gonna come play with you guys. It could be so many different things because there's just too much to say. But this show is full of wonderful, wonderful moments that we will never forget for the rest of our lives. And I can honestly say this is the best experience I've ever had on any set, any experience. And I often say I've been doing this 30 something years plus, but I say that in this sentence so that people can understand when you've been doing it that long, and this is the best experience I've ever had. Because y'all.
I think for me, real quick, without giving it away, because yeah, I can't say what scene we were in, but I remember over the last 5 years, and Miss Whoopi Goldberg, uh, she was there as well, and she I don't know if she made a toast, but at some point she was speaking in front of everybody, and between what she said to us all and what she said to me, in private, the message was the same, and it was about you don't get to the top of this mountain. And by putting anybody else down, like what it was that she was highlighting was just how to treat everybody on set and how to love everybody on set. She was talking about the cameraman, she was talking about the PAs and just the crew, as well as the cast. And just for someone that I look up to so much, to be able to soak up game from a great like that. I mean, she got an EGOT, for crying out loud. It's someone who got an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. So to be able to be at the top of the mountain and still, remember what that first step was like, and hold on to it and embody it at every step of your career. And then to go ahead and turn around and share it with us. It was just such a beautiful moment. And she didn't have to do that. So I thought that was one of my, it was one of my favorite moments on set. It was great.
Well, thank you all for sharing, each and every one of you. Congratulations on this series, and I'm looking forward to that movie whenever it drops.
Hey.
We need everyone to activate the petition.
Yes.